Good afternoon or morning or whenever you're watching. It's just afternoon here. Apologize right off the bat if I'm coughing at all. I am hopefully on the downslope of something, hacking up stuff. Anyway, this is a fairly clean looking, unless you get close, Mercedes E300 that we bought. I say we. I bought it and then for my daughter, and then she could. I'm like, I like it. So if you don't want it, I'll keep it. And she said, no. I want it. So she scrounged up the funds, a whopping $1,200. Not bad. You can see it's a little dirty. It's got some of that baked in grime, it's been on there a while. But I feel like that's going to come out nice. Give you a little half walk around here. Got some issues with the wheel paint. We need to replace this antenna. I already have that. And then, let's just get you some detail here. It's dirty. That should all come off. It's on there. And we got some spots where there's a little extra. Down underneath that windshield cowl or whatever that's called. We got some stuff. It's not bad. $1,200 I paid for this. She paid for it. And the only thing I've done so far, we did the brakes all the way around, bled them, new rotors, new pads. Messed with the idle mechanically. Got that idled up a little bit. Today we're going to use Meguiar's Ultimate Wash and Wax. I've used it a few times. I like it. I'm going to put it in this little guy here. And if you don't have one of these, one-handed here, if you don't have one of these quick connects for your hose, like I didn't until just last year, I don't know what you're waiting on. Maybe you didn't know they were a thing. Maybe I didn't know they were a thing. But, man, they make life easy. Anyway, I'm going to put you in the stand over here. Because you might be one of those people that likes to watch a car get cleaned. I don't know. I guess I'm one of them. WD Detailing, it's a fun show. Fun YouTube channel. Hose on. This is that Vivor 65 or whatever foot thing. Do have a little leak on that. Just not screwed in enough. There we go. Good enough. All right. Let's see. Water, more. Mix. Yeah. And then this is just the flow, I guess. Let's see if we get any suds. Anytime now. That one, I like that. Well, fan. We'll go with fan. Are we getting any soap? Could we get some soap? There it is. So I got the pressure washer sitting over there too. It's several years old. I guess I got my money worth out of that. It was only like $99 when I bought it. So I do feel like I got my money's worth. I'll often hook up my no kink hose to this kink hose to not have any issues. Oh, this stuff smells good too, by the way. It's kind of like that sweet car wash smell. Like they've got, it makes you want to just drink it. Don't. Oh, look at that. Just looks like it's getting clean already. It took me forever to find this thing. I'm sure none of you are that way. You're all organized. Not me. Car darn near dried off completely. Like I said, I didn't want it to. And then just moving around and hacking up half a lung, I'm about out of breath. Like, did I just climb 5 flights of stairs or what? Hate being sick. Is what it is. Clean this off. There we go. Sure don't want to wash the car with a grit covered sponge. All right. Oh yeah. This pressure washer wouldn't. Either your pressure washer's strong enough that it'll clean this off in one pass, but it'll take the paint with it, or you'd be on it all day with a pressure washer with it right up there next to it, and this stuff is on there. Oh gosh. Wasn't it the same color as that just a second ago? Okay, hold on, this is fun. Okay, so you see it. I'm going to take the hood here. Wow. Holy mackerel. Okay, yeah, we got some cleaning to do, folks. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Whole car is covered in that. That grimy, nasty, whatever. This is going to take a minute. Getting it off this shiny stuff. It's going to look good. You know, when your shiny parts shine, instead of being covered in whatever this is. You get a workout, you know? Oh, wow. It's coming off. I'm having to apply a good bit of pressure, though. All right, I'll shut up. So if you're washing outside, you really want it to be a cloudy day like this. You might say, oh, I don't wash my car and then get water spots or something, or get rained on right after. Who cares? Come on now. For a job like this, where you're going to be at it a while, you don't want the sun cooking it. This is really a perfect day. It's at 60, 65. Overcast most of the day. Oh yeah. Ooh. Fantastic. Switch it back over to suds. This moonroof, sunroof, whatever, we're going to need to... It opened when we checked the car out, but it did so slowly. And when it closed, it's like, oh gosh, is it going to close? It did, but it was slow, and it sounded like, please give me some, like, a cleaning and a lubricant. I didn't like the sound of that on there. Clean it often. Your wash sponge. Oh my goodness. Filthy. Just filthy. Should I do the like half clean thing so you can see the difference better? That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. Let's wash half the car and see how it looks. I mean, one arm's reach at least. Goodness. Oh my heavens. I'm gonna have a sore arm and shoulder. Now I'm gonna have to turn it on the side, that more abrasive end. It's just that is a lot of grime. Some of it I didn't think would come off, like it was stains. They're coming. It is coming off. Gross. You can probably hear the difference. Oh, there goes my bad shoulder. Extending it all the way and putting pressure on it. Nope. All right. You got to do this. It's just too satisfying not to. Let's just rinse her off. Wow. The roof, I did a pretty good job. That looks amazing. Oh, wow. That paint is in really good shape. It's got like metallic or something in it that looks really nice. The hood's not as nice yet. Of course, I only hit that once real quick. That roof, I'm going to show you that in a minute. That roof looks really good. Like, wow. Wowza. Let's get this hood. Little chip there with some rust. Small though. Small enough that we should be able to just hit that with a little detail brush and some paint that's close. This thing is nice enough. I'll probably go on the internet and find a color matched paint touch up thing. There's only a few spots that'll need it, so a small one would do me, I think. Like a nail polish size. Oh man, that is just, some of these dirt spots are really like, it's like a living thing growing on it. Like I had an old hay rake once, it had like it looked like lichen or something growing on it. It's kind of like early stages of that. Maybe it'd been a couple years or more since he washed this. But maybe this stuff growing on it was protecting it for me, right? Maybe. My dad used to leave the layer of dust on the dash in his car. And he said it protects the dash. And it really does. I mean, if you think about it, those old vinyl dashes from the 90s, what's the biggest damage to them? The heat from the sun and the UV rays from the sun. And if you got a nice layer of dust, by golly, it's going to shield that to an extent. I might only be able to wash half this car today. I'm getting tired. Now, I'm going to say that's because of my cold, flu, whatever I've got. But this, I mean, I'm having to put a lot of pressure on this. Wow. I am so excited for my daughter's car here. She's going to have a nice ride. Yeah. All right, let me rinse this off and I'll get you closer. Looks good. Come take a look at the so far. Look at that hood. I mean, I know it's wet, but this side, you get close, you can see that dirt on it. Over here, you don't see the dirt on it, you see the flake in the paint. Yeah, that's going to look sharp. Now over here again, you can see the difference. We've got that grimy grime, and then clear. Anyway, it might not show up great on the camera. I hope it does. Wow. That's looking good. I'm going to keep working at it. All right, it's dried off. I did the other half. This is the half that I didn't clean yet. And you can see the other side. There's the hood. You can see I cleaned halfway and then maybe slightly past. That turned out pretty good, huh? I still got to go over it again. There's a couple spots I missed, but man, what a difference, huh? It's like it didn't even look that dirty, but then when you clean it, you're like, holy mackerel. It sure was. Yeah. See the trunk lid. Now the trunk lid, unfortunately, has some scratches. Oh, man, you can't really see very well at all, can you? Here we go. You can kind of see some scratches along there. Not bad. And then the dirty side. There's some scratches, big time. But on the cleaner sides, you can see them. Anyway, the back glass, same thing. What a difference. Now, I got to go back in there and clean along that rail again. But not too shabby. Oh, I'll show you again when the outside's completely done. All done. Not a detail, for sure. For example, I've got some living things still in the grill. And the metal trim, like here, it's cleaned, but it needs polished. But boy, it sure does look better. Now, yeah, it's dripping wet right now, but it actually looks pretty darn good dry too. You saw that. Man, a $1,200 car. And it runs beautifully, smooth down the road too, quiet. To the inside. All right, I think it's time to get in this thing and clean out the inside too. You see we got some grime. We certainly need to do some vacuuming. And there's just dust and stuff. This is the only major defect, that one in the driver door. Yeah, lots of vacuuming. Some grime where you would expect it. We're just gonna clean. That's the young lady who owns its biggest concern. She says there's a little bit of mold back there and she won't drive it till that's gone. So we're going to clean. I think we're going to use some vinegar and water mix. We're also going to use some leather conditioner. Leather, beeswax, whatever conditioner. And then finally, we do need to replace our bad antenna. So we can use the radio. Right now the cassette deck works and we're running music off of one of those cassette adapters to a phone, which works, but let's see if we can get that radio working. Here we go. You know, what's really nice about these little like liner things, when they're not attached, look at all this junk that I can get out of here, and it's pretty much all just biomatter. I can just shake it out in the yard. Nice. Throw that on the ground over there, and I mean, heck, you could bring a regular vacuum out and do a good job on that. And what do we have here? Just some leaves. Whoa, what do we got here? We got wires. I hope that's not important. We got a spare under here. And tools that are missing. Oh, we got our jack question mark thing. Yeah. Cool. Actually pretty clean in there. I'm going to give it a quick vacuum. This doesn't need to be perfect. Guys, we're not going to detail, I don't think, for this video. We're just cleaning it up, washing it, whatnot. And now I've got my garage vac, the Bissell such and such up here. So we're going to go ahead and turn that on. Can't really see anything, can you? Ah! A little bit. Not the best suction. Does a decent job. With the big stuff. I said that, now it took it. It says I got it. Yeah, it's doing a really good job. That goes too. Grab my other tripod, my weighted one. Let's take the weight off of it. Put you right in here. So you could watch. And now you can watch me vacuum, because that's what everybody wants to do. Right? Watch me vacuum. Later I can put all the attachments on and do the crevices and the fabric brush. I'm just getting the majority of it right now. Trunk done for now. And you can see in there. That carpet's jammed up against the gas pedal or accelerator. It's a diesel. Alright. And the rest of that's just rocks and stuff. Dump that out. Oh my. Let's see if I can get that out of here. It goes around the accelerator pedal, I think. Oh, does it? Oh, it goes way up there. Oh my. Okay. Goodness, look at that. All that carpet comes. Oh, it's wet. Good thing I'm taking it out. It is wet on the back side a little bit. Let's see what we're dealing with down here now. Yeah, a little bit of water. Looks pretty clean under there though. I'll figure out where the water's coming from. Looks so much better already.
All right, do the same thing to the other side. So all that black stuff is actually off the back of these floor mats. They're just disintegrating. So yeah, they protect, but they do make a mess. So let's see if we can get rid of some of that mess real quick. Let's take a look what this looks like under here. Oh my, that's clean. Get that later with the crevice tool. I'll try to remember to show you the vacuum. It was empty when we started. In the seats themselves, we've also got some nasties. So in between the pleats, I guess. Oh yeah, loaded. Hopefully you can see that. See that in there? Little damage right there. You can see that. Just barely. Let's do the back seat. So something else you can do, use what you got. And I'm gonna blow the inside of the car out with this too, just anything loose before I start shampooing. Worked better than I thought it would, honestly. Blow out the car real quick. Open up all the doors. Hope the wind doesn't blow over the camera. Couple of wrappers that I missed blowing around. That's good. And some of it'll just get out from where you can't get it with the vacuum to where you can get it with the vacuum. That looked interesting. What was that? Saw this blowing around. Mercedes Benz Bros 681-64820-5. I don't know. Mercedes Benz 003-820-2242. Whatever that goes to, I'll stick that in my pocket. interesting stuff sometimes that you find. Later on, you put it in the internet and see what it is. Next up, let's put the real vacuum on this carpet. Yeah. Yeah, regular house vac, why not? That ain't bad. That's pretty good. A couple pieces just blew back on it, but yeah. Trunk's gonna look great. Okay, as far as cleaning on the inside goes, I think we're gonna start where daughter's got the biggest concern. Won't even drive the car. And that's where we've got this little bit of mold. Come on. And we're going to use a little bit of credit card. All of my cleaning supplies are old. But it still smells potent. I'm going to sit just for a second. Not too long. Oh yeah. I mean, most of it's already off. Let's give it another spritz. And then we'll, oh, that's strong. Then we'll hit it with a leather, faux leather, whatever conditioner. That's strong. It says earth friendly. I guess that doesn't necessarily mean it's weak. A little bristle brush would probably be good to work that in too. Yeah, look at that. Gross. There. Gone from down there. Generating a little bit of suds. That's satisfying. No harsh solvents, it says. And I don't know if you can see, there's still some there. Once more for good measure. You could probably take this out somehow if I wanted to investigate. I don't. Anyway. Last time with this, and then I'll switch to that leather cleaner conditioner. This might be as good as this one will get it. Here. All right. I mean, I suppose I could do the whole daggone car with this, but I'm not going to. Most of it's in pretty good, cleanish shape. But there's the touch points, the frequent touch points. I think I will hit it with this first. Let's look at the door panel first. If I can get out of here. Oh, the seat's back. Bring you out here. Take a look at this door card and armrest holder thing. That's pretty grody. Let's let that sit for a minute. Up here too, right along there. Don't let it sit too long, but give it a second. Oh, one dripped and it was like gross. Oh, that went away. Oops, I had the camera down. Sorry. I'll show you. It is clean now. Fur. All right. Ew. Better already. Yeah. I would say so. Of course, it's wet, so you can't see. Once it dries, I guess I could show you again. The dirt. That's a change already. Knew that was gonna be dirty. Eee. At least the car will smell a little cleaner for her, you know? She'll want to hop in now. I'm not doing all the cleaning for her. She can do the detail work or save up and have it done for her. This is her car. But I guess the least I can do is make it so that she feels like she's not going to get some kind of lung disease by sitting and breathing in it, or come down to something from touching a dirty surface. That looks a lot better. Doesn't that look better? I mean, that's an improvement. And let me get a little up here too. This has got some grime. Show you. Right. How long is it? Is it zooming? Is it zooming like it's supposed to zoom? See if we can get rid of that. Probably not let it sit long enough on that one, but whoops. Whoopsie daisy. A little better there. A little better. All right, I mean, that's the gist of it, guys. We're gonna hit this whole car. I mean, like right there. See that? I mean, it cleans up pretty easy. A couple of dabs right there. You know, a little bit of elbow grease goes a long way to make it a lot nicer. All right, I'm gonna get at it real quick for I'm gonna hit it hard for, I don't know, 20 minutes, and then we'll just look at it. You know, once you're done using your rag for a lot of the stuff that's nicer, you don't have to throw it away or wash it yet. You can use it for, like down here. Use it for these little running board things. So let's let that soak for just a second. Down here too. It's dirty, so you don't want to use it on more nice parts, but down here, hey, we can use it for that, can't we? Ooh, yeah. Nice. Get that crud off of there. Clean the door jambs real quick with this stuff. Yeah, that's gross. See that? And then, you know, the last thing you'd use the rag for before washing it or throwing it away is, you know, around like the greasy points. And then we'd want to actually put a little grease on those once they're clean. Might even latch a little better now. All right. Much better. I would hit the dash just with the crud cutter. Once I've cleaned everything-ish, then she can go back over it with the leather conditioner and the dash cleaner, the actual stuff. No, we're using the actual stuff just to get the big grime off. But it's looking better already. Paint, of course, is looking amazing just after a wash. Maybe in a later video we could do a buff and wax. We'll see. Another thing we're really going to want to do, I just cleaned out, or made sure it was clean. It was mostly clean. The slides and the mechanisms in here for the moonroof. And I'm going to hit them with a silicone lubricant. Basically the same thing you'd put on your belts and hoses. Help kind of condition those seals. We don't want this thing ever leaking. Close that back up. Maybe open and close a couple times. There it goes. I thought it was supposed to be able to do that. And then I can see on this side at least it's dirty. Let's take a look on your side. This is like my favorite feature of a moonroof, sunroof thing. Just being able to get a little ventilation through without opening your windows. So yeah, I'm just gonna maybe see if I can clean that off. And then throw a little lubricant on that too. Yeah. Clean the back. Yep, that's from right there. Probably just apply it right on this rack. There's a clean part. Oh yeah, just kind of dirty. We're gonna clean that, and then put that silicone seal conditioner, protector, lubricant, all the above on there. Because this is a nice feature. You want to be able to keep using that. Alright, what did I do with that spray? Well, what did I do with it? I'm asking ya. Try I left it on the other side, right? Maybe. There it is. Okay. The breeze is nice. It's helping stuff dry faster. Put a nice liberal coating on there. And then the excess we'll clean off, when we clean the rest of the car. There. Nice. That's awesome. That sounds a lot better. That's fantastic. Awesome. Good stuff. Yeah. All shined up. Those parts. All shined up. Lubed. Ready to go. Weather is getting awfully nice. We'll want that operational. Let's close it. This is fun using the buttons. Like a little kid, Open, close, open, close. Beautiful. Tickled. I'm just tickled this thing works so well. Most of the stuff on this car is working. Hopefully she'll come out and start helping clean. She says she was almost done with whatever homework she was working on. And I think I'm going to see about starting on this antenna. Didn't I already say that? I feel like I already said that. So on the inside here, you access it behind here. It's right in there. So I'll be monkeying with that here in a minute. I know it's already dirty again since we washed it, but another thing we can do, a little tire shine, and I know the wheels look terrible. I haven't cleaned them, really. But let's do this. This stuff smells amazing too, by the way. Look at that. I mean, that just added like a couple $100 value to the car right there. I mean, look at that compared to that one. Let's do this one too. Why not? Go all the way around with them. This one's got a little dirt. By Golly. That's nice. I say you can wipe it off, but you can leave it right on too. Look at that. Yeah. They're not new tires, but they look new. Goodness. Even on the shady side, it'll probably look better. Oh yeah. Brand new tires. None too shabby. Been working on the interior. This trim plate, the seats, door card, handle and all that. Looking a lot better. That dash ain't too bad. Oh, I show you in here. See, just vacuum that off. It looks like amazing. That's just great. Yes, sir. Yeah. All right, we vacuumed it kind of okay-ish. This shampoo is supposed to lift those things out of the fibers. So we're gonna give it a shot here. So there's not much left in there. Yeah, not spraying a whole lot. Must be almost out, even though I feel more in there. What I've done in the past, if I need to, is spritz some water to make it go further. All right, here we go. I don't know if I like that. There we go. That's better. Nice thing about being able to take it out of the car. Oh my heavens, look at that. But you can keep getting the suds out, can't you? Now, I could hit it with more shampoo and scrub more. But honestly, I'm happy with that. Goodness. That's... What a transformation on that one, huh? Goodness. Let's find a place to... So let this sit and dry on a hillside or something, you know? Now we gotta do that one. We'll see how it turns out. That one's actually looked grosser. Hopefully it turns out good.